Fourth application is the school management system. School management systems are information management systems for educational institutions. They would allow the management of student data. They have also some facilities like the registration, the grade, the follow up of the students. We have learner registration and attendance, computer aided learning, computer based exams, and timetables. Now, what is the learner registration and attendance? The old traditional methods used to have the daily registers made on a paper, ticked or highlighted or marked, and then this paper will be passed through an OMR machine to read these ones. Now, for the new systems, the schools they use the ID, which is a magnetic stripe card, or using biometrics, as for example fingerprints. For the IDs, the students will be asked to insert their PIN numbers, so there are no overlaps. The GPS will keep tracking for the card. For some nursery schools or from some schools, they would know where is the student. And for the fingerprint, the advantage is that it's unique and we can avoid the circumstances of the ID get lost or the cloning of the card or passing the card to other student. For the school management, the students can use laptops, tablets, smartphones as a real-time registration over the network. So the school management provides this facility, so this will be much easier. The second one is the computer-aided learning, which is an integrated environment where computers are used to assist the learning of the students. So what is it? It's an online development to enhance the student, the separation of teachers and learners, which is distinguishes from the face-to-face education. Can also use the computers and networks, to represent or distribute the educational content. The provision of the two-way communication via computer network, so the students will benefit from the communication, like between each other. So they can discuss the assignments together. They can share the information. They can do research as work group. Okay, and the assignments could be marked and returned with comments, like both written and audio, again completely online. Also, the staff and the others. So the staff can post, as we said, the staff can post the assignment um, over the internet, and then the students can log into. So how we have the computer aided learning system? How can we make that one? Simply, you can make a website or a web conference application, a free one, plus the email, so the students can keep the track with teachers. But the best way is we use the virtual learning environments, which in some other words call the learning module systems, which considered the best benefit and the feasibility, practicality of having computer learning system. Because these ones, they're like complete platforms. They would allow you to do all of these ones. Like for example, Moodle, Canvas, some other ones. Now, what are the advantages? Well, the students, they will learn on their own pace. Okay, so they can repeat the sections where they were difficult. Like this means all these lessons will be recorded. They can omit the sections that they already know, and this also can provide customized materials for each individuals. And this will help also for teachers, maybe for students, to do something called micro learning. The courses or the lessons will be designed to have different levels of students. This will also have the filter of the grades. Well, it also can give us the indicators of underperformance, receive flags for those students, so the teachers will cover up for them. They will follow up, and they will have like more tasks, more focusing on the underperformance of students. So as we said, the multimedia would be recorded. and the students can go forward, backwards. Also, this can generate MCQs. We have something called the bank of questions, or questions bank. So it can generate, like, let's say, a random questions for students. The marks, the grades, the reports will be sent to the parents. So the marks will be collected from students and then will be graded. The reports can be generated. This is all automated, by the way. And then these marks will be shared with parents because they will also have access. Well, the disadvantages, there is no hands-on, like laboratories, the physical experiments. Students, they don't do that online. The integration of the system is too expensive, and also there is a time consuming for initiating the website or the application, and then training the students, training the staffs to use different platforms. And there's also the online distraction. Well, students get very distracted by the social media, okay? Following, like, every time, like, if they have their devices on, so they will receive notifications, and then this will distract them. Also, the isolation from real life. You can't answer unusual questions because these are designed ones. The third one is the computer-based exams. Well, these are the exams made by computers, and this is used by some examination boards like the IELTS, the GRE, the TOEFL, etc. We have, three different types. There is a paper-based exam, a computer-based exam, and online or internet-based exam. So for the computer-based exam, for some schools, there will be some examination boards, as we said, as schools and colleges can enter students when they are ready at a certain time, or this could be in pop-ups or quizzes. So the school management system should be capable, to carry out, these tasks. So emails will be sent, automated emails will be sent to examination board and the staff and the students and the parents, and also there will be reminders for everyone to attend the exam. Well, and then the students can log in and take their tests. The results will be corrected automatically and sent back immediately if the system is working online. The last one is the timetables. We have auto-generated timetable. The creation of the timetables, this is like for organizing the teaching cover if we have absent teachers or we have different classes. So this will be managed by the timetable system. So this is also handled by the school management system. Simply, this will input some important information into the system, which means we will need some formulae, some functions to generate error-free timetables. When a staff had to create a similar timetables themselves, it often takes several revisions before they can manage to create a proper one. So the change of the timetables, they will be made more efficient, and the system can inform all these concerned instantly using electronic communications. So, such as the alerts will be sent to the teachers and students, to the teachers via email and SMSs. Also, in some platforms, they have the Google Calendar integrated too. So the timetable will be sent to teachers' calendar and also to students' calendar. Having these four, the learning and registration attendance, the computer-aided learning, and the computer-based exam and the timetables, this will make a complete school management system. Meet you on the next application.